Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. The US has imposed 50% tariffs on some Canadian goods after the two long-standing allies failed to reach a trade deal, with each side accusing the other of derailing days of talks. The tariffs that came into effect just after midnight on some $20 billion of Canadian goods are far from an economic game-changer for the largest US trading partner after Mexico. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney said he had suspended trade negotiations and Canada would retaliate dollar for dollar on the new tariffs. At least 16 people have been killed and more than 130 wounded after several Russian drones struck a shopping centre in central Ukraine, with President Volodymyr Zelensky promising a response to what he called an act of barbarism. Regional Governor Alexander Hanja said that 22 children were among the wounded in the daytime attack on the city of Kryvyi Rih, which is Zelensky's hometown. Hanja said there are 29 people in serious condition, including 5 children.
Iran's President Masoud Pezeshkian has said that his country will not reject peace, but must remain alert to possible deception. Speaking at the 31st General Assembly of the Islamic Association of the Iranian Medical Society, the president said Iran would never bow to bullying and would stand its ground until the last breath, vowing a crushing response to any aggression. Meanwhile, Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has mocked Washington's latest sanctions, saying the United States has tried it all before and failed, listing past campaigns of crippling sanctions, maximum pressure and demands for surrender. Araghchi said the new economic offensive was also bound to fail. Iran has warned that any new US threats will face a devastating response. The chief of Iran's armed forces, Major General Ali Abdullahi, said that Iran was prepared across land, sea, air defense and cyberspace, vowing what he called a crushing and punishing response. The statement comes as the United States prepares fresh sanctions against Iran, which are likely to be announced on Monday. Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bakir Kalibaf says that Tehran must develop plans to overcome what he called unjust sanctions imposed by the United States. His remarks came a day after U.S. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent announced what he described as the toughest sanctions ever imposed on Iran, with details expected Monday. Kalibaf accused the U.S. and Israel of waging economic and cognitive warfare against Iran and called for stronger economic ties between Tehran and Baghdad. He also proposed using Iranian and Iraqi currencies in bilateral trade to reduce reliance on the US dollar.
TikTok and its Chinese parent company ByteDance have agreed to a $400 million settlement to resolve the US Justice Department's allegations the short video app violated children's online privacy. The Justice Department sued TikTok and ByteDance in 2024 for allegedly failing to protect children's privacy and illegally collecting their information. Under the settlement, TikTok will pay $300 million immediately and an additional $100 million upon entry of an order vacating a prior consent decree entered against TikTok's predecessor, musical.lw. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.